So, we have like most of the basic setup. So we're just gonna continue on. We're gonna need to upgrade from level 1 construction parts to level 2. I'm also gonna make sure, I need to make sure I don't run out of power either, so let's maybe make another diesel generator here. Because I do not want to have power issues. Power issues are bad. There we go. Alright. And we also have the copper production, which is doing just fine. I still need to clear out these trees in order to make enough room for the construction that I need to do. I might even need, I might need more farms, actually. So our food is very low. We're still growing potatoes though, so hopefully we'll be okay. I don't like the food being low though. Yeah, let me actually prioritize maybe getting rid of some more of the trees that are in the way of additional farmland, just so we can take care of that, hopefully. Yeah, let's just do these. And we are still producing potatoes, so we should be okay. Especially since it's raining. If it's raining, then the farms will be fine, I hope. Yeah, so now our food is going up. So yeah, food is still pretty fickle, pretty variable. Having mood swings, the food is. We're on the Irish diet of potato. But hopefully everything is relatively okay. Just gotta hang on until we can get the irrigated farms, which we will be able to get soon. Actually, I should probably unqueue the... Yeah, let me get the groundwater pump and then the irrigated farm. That should be good enough to keep the food flowing at a stable rate. We almost have enough room for this. And this time, now that I know how the farms work in the future stages of the game, I'm going to make sure I set up the farm in a smart way where I will be able to excuse me, make conveyor belts for the outputs. So corn, potatoes, soybeans, canola, all that stuff, sugar. I want to be able to make a central bus or something to carry out all those products. Because before I was just having trucks remove them. I wasn't using conveyor belts at all, but this time I want to be a little bit smarter with it. So this time we shall build better and bigger, more efficiently. Is this the... Yeah, let me... I specifically just want these trees gone, like these ones right here. I just want to get this fourth farm up and running. Because this food is kind of concerning me. I got plenty of electricity, which is good. Can't make the farm yet. We still got like 2 more trees to get rid of. Hey! A long time no see, am I right? Get the tree. Take away the tree. Okay, I'm just gonna come back to that. Alright, we got the copper. We also have like this ore sorting plant now, which is kind of... I didn't have this before because I was playing on the other mode, but now that we have this, we have to actually sort out the ore when we mine it. Yeah. Good on this. Is there the... Where's the... Oh, I don't have it yet. I was looking for the fuel station. Because my excavators need to come all the way over here just to refuel themselves like this guy is. You see his diesel's at like 9%. He's going to come over to this little fluid tank full of diesel. He's going to refuel himself. You see now he's at 100. But what I want to do is I want to prevent the excavators from having to travel all the way over here to refuel, because then that impedes production. I want to make a fuel tanker, fuel truck that will supply the excavators with the necessary diesel so that they don't have to drive 50,000 miles to get fuel and then drive 50,000 miles back. And then by the time they get back, they're like, oh, gotta refuel again. It's not good. Alright, we're full on these construction parts here. See, how are we doing? Yeah, because there's a bunch of land here that I kind of wanted to clear out. We have a bunch of iron, which is good. But yeah, I wanted to use sort of this area to construct infrastructure for iron products. And then I wanted to use this area for copper products. And then hopefully have things that require both iron and copper sort of centralize that production here. So basically put our factory between the iron, which is right here, and then the copper, which is right there. Just so everything's all good, all honky-dory, all spick and span. Thank you, ma'am. Right. Let's continue. We don't have storage, or no, we need to select more trees. Okay. Select more trees to cut down. I'll just try to get rid of these. I don't want to select too many trees because I want them to focus on specific areas. So if I select too much, nothing will get done at all. Okay, so we still have the distiller still making its diesel, which is fine. We just got the research done for conveyor belts. So we need to get level 2 construction parts in order to actually build these belts. So in order to do that, we will need electronics and construction parts. Let's see. Yeah. I think I'm just trying to build too fast. I know what I want to build, I just can't build it yet, but let's make sure we have the electronics. I'm going to create a thing here so we can stockpile those. Then I'll just create, maybe 2. Make 2 assemblers for the level 2 construction parts. Set the recipes for those. Copy the settings over. Okay, good. And we are ready to go. Also, I might stream a little bit tomorrow on Saturday. But I'm not gonna stream. I probably won't stream the thing that Glenn recommended, the avoid the Noid thing, because it seems like a very old game, and I don't want to have to tinker around with trying to get it set up. But I might just do, I might just play Doom. And Doom has a mode where you can play through the entire game, but the first time you die, your run ends. So it's almost like a Iron Man mode. I want to see if I can do that and just see how far I can get before I die, if I die at all. But I think that would be a nice little challenge for me, especially with how much I play the game, which isn't really that long, but I feel like I kind of got it figured out. But I suppose we'll see tomorrow. Okay, so food supply is actually getting up to a place where I feel comfortable with it, because we have 4 farms here, so that's good. We got our potatoes. We still have room for housing, so we still have room for 20 more people. I might need more vehicles because my vehicles are getting busy. So I'll make 2 more vehicles and see if we're able to lower that status from busy to stay. Okay, yeah, stable. we're going to need the extra vehicles anyway, so I might as well just keep making them. And let's also keep exploring, too. We already found the oil rig, which I think it's in the same place it was before. I don't know if they vary... I don't know if they mix up the map at all. They might not. But that's good. Let's also open up the... Yeah, so we got construction 2. We can collect this reward. Construct small excavator. Construct pickup. Establish coal mine. So they want me to make a coal mine. Okay. That's probably a good idea. We don't have a lot of workers, but we'll get there. So I'll take this guy. Put Tim... Let's put him right here. Pickup has no compatible excavator. What are you talking about? Oh, it copied this. Okay, I see. You just need to do that. It copied the assignments too. I didn't realize it would do that. So I'll need an excavator for the coal as well. And you can come over here. We have the area that's going to be set aside for excavation. I'm just going to allocate the excavation area. So let's make this flat. Let's also raise it up. So it should be at 4 and flat. There we go. And we'll just slowly dig into this area. I think that should be okay. Now another thing is, I don't know if I need a sorter for the coal, but I probably do. Yeah, I do. Okay. We gotta sort everything. This is annoying. Well, that's fine. It makes sense that you would have to sort ore. What a realistic game. Excuse me. Let me drink some water. I'm all coffee. I'm all coffee. And not the good kind. Okay, we explored a location. That's great. Let's continue on. Keep exploring. Got sand, all this stuff. And this island is like very long, so you can kind of see like the scope of the island. It's like a very long line. And that's to sort of encourage us to use trains. Especially since, what is this? That's gold, okay. Especially since the new 3.0 update, they added trains to the game, so this map is kind of like, please use the trains. I'm like, yes, I shall be using trains. But I'm not there yet. We still got to get to the point where we can get our train thing on. We explored. Oh, we got wheat seeds. We got wheat already. Wow. That's sooner than I was expecting. I expected like maybe mid-game I'd get wheat, but I got it really early. I think I'll expand my settlement. Even though we just got stable on food, we are about to get irrigation. So I'm just going to preemptively expand this out. Excuse me. Yeah, once I get talking, my throat is just like, oh my gosh. This is more talking you've done compared to the entire day. Potato. Yes, potato. Potato. Be able to just slowly build up the settlement. I want to do like a 3x3 space. 3x3 space. There we go. Oh, we have a low food supply because we got rid of the market, but we've rebuilt the market now. So let's fill that back up with potatoes, please. Please and thank you. Yeah, all of our potatoes are in the shipyard. Uh-oh, people are starving. Can we please deliver the potatoes? Okay, great. Awesome. Alright, people shouldn't be starving anymore, and they're not. Fantastic. We have potato. So we also have storage and logistics. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, the coal mine. I can also turn the beacon back on because I just needed to get more settlement space to not produce any hobos, because hoboism is bad. We don't want any hobos. We can also make our first conveyor belts now, which I'm not sure how I want to set that up. Not exactly sure how that's going to look. I almost want to rebuild this factory already. I'll leave it the way it is for now, though. It's fine. So, I'm actually going to deconstruct this. I'm going to move it closer to the blast furnace. And we'll give it a U-shaped conveyor to just go in there automatically. That way we can take care of the slag without having the trucks have to deal with it. Yeah, there we go. Is there anything else I need to connect? These coal makers. It'd be nice if they were pointing the other way. They're kind of pointing opposite the way I need them to point. So let's assign the excavator and 2 pickup trucks. We'll get mining underway over here. Then I need to set up my typical little paradigm that I have for the mining, which is essentially just, where is that guy? Essentially just... all these menus confuse me. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So we got the ore sorting plant. I'll have that right there. And then from the ore sorting plant, we'll need a container for dirt, rock, and also for coal. With coal being our main product from this area. So let's see, storage. This will be dirt, rock, coal. And then we can also assign the products to these conveyor belts and then just have them come out and automatically filter in and free up some of the trucks. So rock, and then I'll put the coal on D. Or, yeah. Can I put this on D? There we go. There, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Connect these, and we're good to go. And I should probably do the same for these over here, because these also need to be taken care of. So coal, let's see, coal is for the blast furnace. I should also take care of the blast furnace here. There it is. Alright, that'll help make things a little bit more efficient. No trees to harvest. Okay, we cut down all the trees. Okay, good. Now take care of these trees. And after this is done building, everything should be good. Got new people. Fantastic. Yeah, I just need this to get built. Alright, we also... okay, so we have the refugees. Improve slag export, okay, collect reward. Set up conveyor belts, collect this reward too, so that gives us a very healthy heap of Level 2 construction parts. We've established the coal mine, and we're mining coal. We just kind of need this last little storage thing to get addressed. And for here, too, I guess I was thinking, like, I should be taking care of the dirt and the rock, but I don't know. I'll just make one for the copper for now. I don't have a lot of construction level 1 parts, so I kind of got to prioritize what I'm assigning my resources to. But we at least will have the copper automated up to a certain point. Yeah, and then I can connect these two to there. Like so. And we're fantastic. Yeah. And then that way trucks don't have to do all the lifting, all the heavy work. We just use the conveyor belt. You know what? I might as well just lay this out, because I'm going to have to do it eventually, so. Why wait later when we can do it now? So let's make this dirt, make this rock, and then as those materials come in to build it, it'll eventually get built. We'll also set up the automation, the conveyor belts, and that's good to go. So copper area is good. The iron area, I want to eventually rebuild this, so I don't want to build too much right now. We're still good on potatoes, so that's always a good thing. Did I get the... Okay, we're currently researching irrigated farms. How much does a research lab cost? It cost a bit. It's not exactly cheap. Research fuel station, research settlement water. Okay. I'll add this to the queue. Pause coal maker to save on wood. Alright. Yeah, because I don't really need all 3 of these anymore. So we can save our wood. And hopefully just get all of our coal from this mine over here. I very much need the fuel station so that our excavators don't have to drive all the way to this fluid storage to resupply on diesel. But yeah, so far so good. I'm just following the goals in the top left. It's a pretty good tutorial, at least until you get into the sort of mid-game and things start getting more serious. Not enough maintenance. What is this? Statistics. Production, consumption. Oh, so our production just lagged for a little bit, but we should still be okay. Alright. I kind of like the previous maintenance depot thing, but it is what it is. As long as the maintenance goes up, that's all I care about. Don't want to run out of that. In fact, we might be running out of it, actually. Are we? It looks like it's trending downwards. Trending downwards is bad. Yeah, we might need to... It's just not receiving deliveries is the issue. Let me take a look at... where are our products? Because my little toolbar, on the right hand side, I want to add electronics. Wherever those are. There they are. Yeah, we only have 12 at the moment, which is not good. We need more of those. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix some of this stuff. We're still building these. This is built, which is good. Alright. Okay. And I do have enough trucks. I do have enough trucks. I might turn the beacon off after this next round, because I feel like the growth should be happening organically. Because if I get too many people too fast, my farms won't be able to keep up. And I don't want to have to worry about growing enough food. At least not this early in the game. Our electronics are not coming out fast enough. You know what? Maybe I should halt production of the... let me put one of these on pause. Because this is probably eating up all of the electronics. And we're not able to accumulate them enough because we're not producing... We're not producing fast enough. Make another one of these. And no, I guess I can't quick build it. I don't have enough construction parts. Are we low on wood? We are low on wood. Okay. We are low on wood. We're still cutting, though. We're still cutting. Alright, are electronics going to come through? Yes or no? I really need electronics to come through so we can make that maintenance. Because I think I have enough mechanical parts, right? Or at least I hope I do. I think so. Yeah, maybe I should have put this closer to the factory. But the good thing is that our maintenance is trending upwards now, so that should avert that crisis. It's a quick fix. What's next on the list? We got pause coal maker to save on wood. Okay, here. Pause. There, collect reward. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Akachan's using the new emotes. How's it going? I beat my other game, so I made a new save. I started a new game because I didn't really utilize the stuff in the new update. So this new save is to both. This is also on a higher difficulty. This is on the Admiral difficulty. So I wanted to do Admiral, and I also wanted to explore some of the new updates for the game. So just starting from scratch. But yeah, hopefully everything's going well. Hopefully all is well. I should probably connect this. We still have research going. We're working on irrigated farms. Our people have enough potatoes. They must be Irish. Our people and their potatoes. Alright, yeah. So... Oh! Muscle spasms. That's not good. Well, I'm glad you were able to take a day off from work and rest. Hopefully you're feeling better. Spasming of the muscles doesn't seem... It's like, that's not supposed to happen. Yeah. But hopefully you're doing alright. Probably just need some rest. Alright, we have plenty of copper. Oh, and this is full too. So many things I need to build. Let's get this a storage so we can handle the copper. Then that way this won't be backlogged and we can keep everything moving. Oh, the output had 60? Wow, that thing was really backlogged. Alright, what did we just research? Tomorrow is Sunday, it's an off day. That's good. My tomorrow is Saturday, so you're living in the future. Tell me what happens in the future, by the way. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's turn the beacon off. Because the more people I get, the more people I have to feed. And I have enough people right now so I can turn the beacon off. Oh, I was gonna probably stream Doom the Dark Ages tomorrow. Because I already beat the game. But I wanted to see how long I could last doing the hardest difficulty. Which is the one where if you die, the game ends. So I'm probably going to try to do that tomorrow and just see how far I can get in the game. If you are interested in viewing. But yeah, I'm planning on doing that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing the iron mode. You're going to see all my crazy reaction times. You're going to see all my headshots and all that other cool stuff. But yeah, Doom the Dark Ages, good game. Very good game. I have to say though, not as good as Doom Eternal, but still good. Doom Eternal I think is better, but Doom the Dark Ages is still, it's alright. I need to build like more research labs, because this research is going too slow for my taste. So let's build like 2 more. I need my research to go fast. I need my research to go fast. Alright, maintenance is looking alright. That's good. I need to kind of redo the starting area. I need to actually make something more reminiscent of an actual factory. I mean, I just started like not too long ago, so this is just kind of like bare bones, but I need to actually get this show on the road, so to speak. And we still have this wreckage to take care of, but it's alright. I think what I'll do is maybe just double the amount of blast furnaces I have. Just give it another blast furnace. Okay, we got irrigated farms now. Let's do this. What can I grow? Potato. Is potato the only thing I can grow? Potato, vegetables. Huh, I guess it is. Yeah, and then we have wheat, and then we have corn. Okay. Alright. So we're just stuck on potatoes until we research vegetables. That's fine. Yeah, we got a fair amount of stuff unlocked at the moment. We're doing crop rotation. Yeah, this is good. This is good. But yeah, we're gonna have to set up for the first little uptick in scale. We got all our iron here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to... Oh, that could be good. I could do that. I'm sorry, I'm like talking to myself, but you can't see the blueprints that I'm visually transposing over my screen. Yeah, I think I should probably put the blast furnaces here, and then... Yeah, that should be okay. Alright, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, this'll have to evolve over time. But I know what I'm going to do in the short term. I know what I'll do in the short term, so... I think I'll do... Because we need the outputs. And we also need the slag to come out too. But I want to have this as close together as possible. I want to use up the least amount of space. No, let me do the blueprint mode. That way I can just kind of plan it out without actually building it. Yeah, you know, I'll just do it from scratch. I was just going to copy and paste, but I'll just do it from scratch. So we got metal casters. And for these metal casters, I'm almost wondering if I should have it be like this. Because usually I have it more horizontal rather than vertical. But I haven't really tried a vertical layout. Oh, you know I didn't do a vertical layout because this still doesn't... It doesn't scale well. If I put the blast furnaces next to each other, it doesn't scale well. That's why I didn't do that. Okay. Okay, horizontal it is. Get the metal caster. And I think... I guess this is okay. Yeah, let's try this. So I do these. And then we have the molten channel. Put that together. We give it the smokestack. Slot that on, and then we have the coal and the iron coming through this way, which is perfectly fine. Now for the slag, I need to figure out what to do with that as well. But I think this is just scalable like this, right? So if I just keep, if I were to just keep copying this over, actually, just kidding. No. That doesn't work the way I want it to. I could do it this way. I still feel like it could be closer somehow. All right, this will be one. This will be one blueprint. Let's try to see if we can get something that's a little bit more compact. So I'll do it up here. So below is kind of like something that I don't think is as efficient, but will probably work. And then above, let's see if we can fix the issue. So the issue is that the slag won't have anywhere to exit if I put these guys right next to it. That is the issue. Okay. Because I can put in a smokestack for the exhaust very easily. But then I won't be able to get rid of the slag. That is le problème. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. You know what? Let's try something else. What if I reverse this? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I also didn't know I could just flip the building like that. Good to know. So let's try... Let's try this. And then maybe what we'll do is something along... it's still not enough room. It's still the same issue. Actually... Yeah, it would have to be like this. That's probably as close as I can actually... And this is the exact same thing as the other one. Yeah, so maybe this is the best Maybe this is the best way. I'll just use that then. Figured I'd just try something new out. But yeah, I'll probably use this as my blueprint for iron stuff. How much does this take to build? I wish I could like see how much this... oh, 338. Okay, that's going to take a lot of resources. I'll just leave that the way it is right now, and then I'll build that later. When I have the means to do so. Let's see. So we have the irrigated farms. I can upgrade this. The upgrade cost isn't too bad. There's the water. And then I also need the, whatchamacallit? The, oh, I do have the groundwater pump. Okay. So we have the groundwater pump already. Let's try upgrading just one farm and see how this goes. I don't know which side the input for the water shows up on. I don't know if it's the same side or if it puts it on some weird angle, but we'll find out in just a second. After this thing builds. So we got this, it's doing its thing. Build, build, build. We have these 3 research labs, right? Yeah, we're making a lot of research. That's good. Oh, okay. So the water and the fertilizer shows up on the opposite side as the output. Interesting. Okay. What would be the best way to set up this farm if the output is always going to be on the outside? Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Alright. So let's get a groundwater pump. We'll feed this into here for now. And this will be just our source of water. Put this thing as high as possible. Because I know pipes do get in the way as the game progresses. Build that out. And then this groundwater pump will make sure that this irrigated farm gives us a consistent source of potatoes. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay. We also need to do the fuel station and also settlement water. Settlement water is... Okay, we're working on crop. Let me change around the queue, the research queue. Because there's some things I need to prioritize at the moment. Because I just kind of threw all these things on. So let me prioritize the fuel station. We need that to supply our excavators with diesel. And then we'll go for settlement water. And also tree planting. Yeah, okay. I think this should be... I think that should be okay. There we go. I'll just leave it like that for now. So we've got diesel. We have housing. We got iron. We got copper. We got coal. Everything's looking good. Oh, we're actually almost, we've almost flattened out this entire area of set. I mean, I guess this is a pretty small area. So let's just, keep it going. Make sure I'm actually highlighting the right areas to get the coal from. Alright, that should keep those guys busy. We also have a good stockpile of coal at the moment. We have crop rotation, which will help us with our farm fertility. Now, one thing with the fertility is that the more diversity you have with the different crops that you grow, the better return on fertility you'll get from the soil. But you could also just forego that by producing a lot of organic fertilizer and just using the organic fertilizer to restore the fertility, which I think is the better option. Speaking of organic fertilizer, oh, that's all the way over here. It's going to take a while to get. Let's get those vegetables. All right. Let's send our ship back into the world, continue to explore. All right. What else do I need? Because if I have you guys here... and then these produce iron. They send the iron to the right. And then I need... yeah, this guy producing coal. I mean, not coal, copper. This guy's producing copper. He's going to send the copper to the left. And then we'll have all the machinery basically in between. I might need to transport the copper a little bit closer to this area, though, if I'm going to use this. We still have trees to cut down. I'm going to need to station. Oh my gosh. Go away, BattleNet. No one loves you. Anywho. Fuel station. There we go. Put this right here. Oh, did my internet go out for a second? What the hell? Why do we restart? Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. Alright. I have no idea what happened, but it's whatever. Let's get this fuel station set up. Let's also get ourselves 2 more trucks, because I know we're going to need them. I'll assign 2 trucks to the fuel station to carry fuel to the excavators. Now we need water for the settlement. We're researching settlement water. That's great. We found another settlement. Also good. Okay. See, fertilizer, household appliances, rubber, household goods. There's a lot of stuff here. Alright, keep exploring. There she goes. Alright, construction materials are looking good. So let's start building this out. And also, where am I going to put the tree farm? I don't even know where I'm going to put the tree farm, to be honest. I almost wonder if I should scoot this more further down. I probably should. Yeah. I'll do that later. We'll just have this here for now. And what we'll do is Is there better storage technology I can get? No, that comes later. Okay. All good. So we'll have loose storage for the coal. Then loose storage for the iron. Fleets are entering combat. Oh, okay. Ship escape. Okay, good. We escaped. Our ship has no weapons. I was about to say, like, oh no. Oh boy. Now we get to do crisscross applesauce with the belts. That'll be coal. This will be iron ore. And I guess I could also feed in scrap too. Yeah, and then I just need to take care of the slag. Which, I don't know, maybe I'll put it here. Yikes. Okay, I think this is actually blocking the other guy, so let's not build this. I was hoping it would not get in the way, but apparently that was too much to ask for. Wait, so now this is trapped too? Cannot join a flat. Okay. So it's just an issue of I need to combine them together before I send them to their final destination. Okay, there we go. Now this should work. I hope. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now this guy is going to be iron only. Make sure to copy those recipes. Got the molten iron coming out. Let's see. I'm going to need concrete, wood, and iron. Okay. So I could just recreate this over here just to make it more efficient. Let me take this. Put that there. You have this be wood. This can be concrete slabs. Just gonna plan all this stuff out. Get it built right now. Yeah, just attach all this stuff. Perfect. So that'll just take time to build as we get the construction parts. Oh, they want me to build a water facility. Okay. Probably build the water facility near the trash. Maybe right about here. And then we're going to need to get water to the settlement, which we can probably just do using the groundwater pump. Alright, so we got that there, and then we can connect the waste up to this pipe here. Because these are both going to be wastewater, right? Yeah. That's perfect. I feel like we're maybe building a bit too fast, but it's alright. As long as the stuff gets built, doesn't really matter. Oh. I just wanted to move this over. Alright, this is kind of filling in fairly nicely. Water for settlement. Ore sorting plant, block due to full output. Okay, that just means we need to use more of our coal. So what do we do here? Oh, we're low on concrete. And we're low on concrete probably because we don't have enough water, right? Yeah, we're lacking water. I could divert another groundwater pump with water towards the... just have one dedicated for the concrete production. Would probably be a good idea. Even though this is going to be very expensive pipe-wise, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Then we just slot this over. Just attach it on like that. Okay, fertility, great. Fertility is increased due to a lack of crop rotation. Alright. Well, I don't have vegetables yet. I'm about to get tree planting, which is good, because then we can replenish our supply of wood. Okay, we got slag buildup. Iron ore, coal. Alright. And then we're going to basically recreate the construction part factories over here. I'll have to set up all that jazz, which will be interesting. It'll be fine though. Just waiting on materials. Waiting on materials. Do I have a stockpile of... Yes, I do. I have electronics here. Let's finish constructing these level 2s. The yellows. Yeah, hopefully once I get everything automated, we'll go a lot faster. And I'm going to need a lot of materials. I will need very, very many. Let's see, what's currently building right now? Got these metal casters, we got this. Actually finish these. Just to get that going. I think most of it is... Okay, we got tree planting. That's good. I can make a little tree farm. Still getting coal. Yeah, everything's just slowly moving along. We even have natural population growth now, which is good. Because the beacon does cost Unity to run. Now, we still don't have enough of the concrete slabs. That's what's slowing us down. Concrete slabs are slowing us down. I need to finish this pipe. That's what I need to do. Everything in due time. It's also a thing that, like, the distances are very long. Like, there's very far distances between the resources as well. I almost need a train to bring the copper just from over here to over here. Okay, now we have too many potatoes. It's a good problem to have. One of these is how much? I don't even know how much this costs. Oh, it's 31. Okay. It also costs 3 people. This can only store 400. Okay. I'll make another one just for safety's sake. Give myself a food buffer. Clear out some of this. Let's go back to the ship. Explore until we can't explore no more. I think I can shut down the coal makers. Let's get rid of the coal makers. I don't need to burn wood anymore to make coal. That'll also help us save on our wood. Still cutting down a lot of trees. Yeah, I need to automate more of this stuff. We need rubber and copper for electronics. I could make the electronics on site, actually. Because I think that's the only thing I really need copper for is the electronics. These are full of water. Yeah, the only thing is that I don't have a way to make rubber in this area. Which would be ideal if I could... What? Oh. Our ship found another fleet. They should just run away. There you go. Yeah, so we probably won't be able to progress any further until we actually get ship weapons and we're able to fight back and explore further. But that's okay. Got that stored up. We're starting to build out these buildings, which is fantastic. Did we ever get the pipe? So the pipe is built, but the groundwater pump is not. Yeah, we need to get some construction parts made. Because we are all out. Ew, this pipe is going to be crazy big too. Now for these people, yeah, I guess we just get extra unity when we provide them with water. I guess I don't necessarily have to do that, but it would be a good thing to do. We still got the oil pumps. We're still making enough diesel. We still have the fuel station. Everything is still running smoothly. Okay. Be great if these could finish up too. And there's plenty of coal to take away. Yeah. We're just very limited by our concrete slabs at the moment. So we just built too much. We'll get there eventually, though. We just need that water. Man, it's gonna take a while. That is gonna take a while. Yeah, we have like 3 more buildings to make here. Yeah, let me put these on. Pause. Prioritize what matters. The big problem is the slabs, though. I need more slabs. I don't have enough water for anything. I almost should have put this inside of a storage. Yeah, but at least we're providing water to the farm. Steady source of potatoes. I need this guy built. I guess I should keep this empty too. How are we doing on our land bridge? We are getting there. Ever so slowly. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's get rid of some of these. These have already been researched. We have vegetables now, so we can actually alternate the crop schedule. So I'll do that with vegetables. Vegetable, potato. All that good stuff. Alternate. Alright. And then this guy, I'll do an extra little sapling at the end. We'll need the saplings for our forestry area to grow more trees. So, I'll get that started. I think these are... Oh, these are still under construction. Let me do... That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to gray out the building. We got the iron. We got the slag removal. This is working. And then the next thing we need to do is get these set up, but In order to do that, we need to get a consistent source of slab production, which is going to require this bad boy to get built, which takes like 50 construction parts, which is a lot. It's a lot of parts. I don't even know where the construction parts I do have, I don't even know where they're going. Because I think everything is pretty much built at the moment, right? Oh, it's going towards the pipe. Here, let's pause this too. Let's pause. Pause. Make another 2 trucks. Oh, and then we have the food market too. Forgot about that. I thought this could have 2 inputs. I guess not. Here, I'll make this a vegetable then. We got plenty of potato. Alright, everything's moving. Just need to make sure that the materials for the construction parts are being delivered. I need to get these level 2s. That'd be ideal. In fact, I almost wonder if I could just connect these up to belts. Yeah, let me do that. Just make it a little bit more efficient. Because I do need more of these level 2s. I'm very short on those. And the one thing that's killing me is concrete production. I have barely any concrete slabs at the moment. It's very sad. The only thing we're missing is this guy. You know what? I could just try to connect this pipe to the... It'd probably be a better idea. But I do need this for the water facility. That's also taking up parts. Okay. I see the problem now. I'm just building too many things at once. I'm gonna have to be patient here. You're proud of everyone choosing Admiral mode? Yeah. It's different, because I did my first playthrough on Captain. I finished that up on Wednesday, so now I'm diving into Admiral mode, and I'm like, this is a bit different. People can actually starve now and die. Don't want that to happen. That's terrible. But yeah, the concrete's killing me. Also, hopefully you're doing well, Dizzy. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, there's so many things I want to build. I just can't build them because I keep overbuilding, and then I run into a bottleneck. I have to control myself to not build everything all at once. Yeah, I'll have fun. I'm sure I'll have fun. I'll have plenty of fun. I'll have so much fun I won't know what to do with it. I could actually connect these with a belt too. There's a lot of things I could do. So limestone, I'll need a storage for that, and then I have the... Do I not have a bin for... I don't have a bin for coal over here. It's another issue. Yeah, I finished sending a rocket in 2.0, but the thing is that when I was doing 2.0, like, at the very end, I probably had like 2 or 3 more sessions of play. 3.0 happened, so 3.0 basically happened at the end of my 2.0 session, and it kind of messed up a lot of things. So I was like, oh, well, I don't want to just restart because 3.0 happened, so I tried to finish out 2.0. I launched the rocket, And then after I launched the rocket, I was like, yeah, I should probably just restart and do it from scratch because 3.0 is a different beast compared to 2.0. So, but I did finish out the 2.0 session that I had before restarting. I launched the rocket, I got the credits, all right? I know that the tech tree goes further than that, but I think that was the end of the 2.0 content. So now in 3.0, what I get to do is I get to make a little space station, and I get to do some asteroid mining and all that other good stuff. So looking forward to that. It's going to take a while, though, especially at the pace that I'm moving. At least we're making level 3s. I mean, not level 3s. Level 2s again. At least we're making level 2s again. And this is my starting area. I've already tried to plan out in a more advanced area, but again, I'm like kind of building too fast, so. Well, all part of the learning experience, right? You know, in fact, I should just trade for the, yeah, I can just trade for the slabs that I need. Why didn't I think of trade before? Completely slipped my mind that I could do this. Alright, that should be adequate to get us going again. I can't forget about trade. Trade will save lives. Alright, yeah, so now we have the concrete. Where's the... Yeah, it's stored over here, right? It's already been taken away. Alright, so these are up and running again. We'll get our construction parts, then hopefully get our yellows. And then with our yellows in, I just need the pump, please. I guess I also need this too, but it's the one here, I'll just show you real quick. What is this? It is the Dragon Tail Isle. And I think it's starting position number 1, whichever one is the easy or medium one. Like the most favorable position, that's where I started. But it's the one that's, you know, essentially designed for trains. It's like the very long, like the line. It's basically like a big line. So the Dragon Tail Isle map, that's what I'm playing on right now. But yeah, I'll need trains later on. No doubt about that. Alright, so where are the... Okay, so we're using up the yellows to make the... I don't even know where the yellows are going. Where are the yellows going? Because the trucks are taking them away. Are they actually delivering them? Okay, they are. Okay, there we go. We at least have the water facility now. And now we just got to build out the... Oh, yeah. You know what? I have a new plan. How about I keep this here? What if I just connect this pipe to that pipe? How about we just do this? I'm not even sure if that was selected properly. Let me unpause this. And what I'll do is disconnect this just for now. I want to prioritize the pipe that is going to lead the water to the concrete production, to the kiln. Then we'll just reroute this to this pipe over here after this stuff gets taken away. So I'll do... Come on. Come on. There you go. Just do this. Get that built super quick. Then we'll actually get water to reach the kiln. Then we can hopefully have a consistent flow of concrete slabs being made. That'd be ideal. And I also need the coal and the limestone. You know, at least the limestone is like right here. I really just need the coal. There's also rocks. We're fine on rocks, though. Yeah, I just need the coal. guess this can go here. And I probably don't need the rainwater harvester anymore, so actually, let's deconstruct this. Deconstruct that. Because the groundwater pump will be more than enough to provide water versus the rainwater harvester. And then we can put the storage over here. It's a much better place. And that'll be for coal. So we got all this, blah, 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 blah. This is my limiting factor, as I've said many times already. I keep saying it because I keep thinking about how terrible it is that I don't have any concrete slabs. I should probably just build a second kiln, since this is such an issue. On Admiral, everything takes double the time, and I love it. Every 5 minutes you run out of something. It's a big difference to normal sandbox. It is a big difference. And I do keep running out of things. I'm not a fan, but it's alright. I don't really have any major complaints. I like a little bit of difficulty now and then. Guess we just connect this guy to... let's try this. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I'd be able to go under, but the pipe's in the way. Actually, hold on. This isn't a good way. How about we do... Because I need to have enough room to fit in the coal. That's what I was thinking about. Gotta fit in the coal. Oh, and these are both U-shape. So if I got this guy all the way over here to do this, I think that should leave enough room for the coal if I just, yeah, there we go. That works, I suppose. Yeah, maintenance, I learned my lesson with maintenance my first playthrough. I ran out of maintenance plenty of times. I always make sure I keep a little eye on that. But yeah, maintenance is okay for now. Yeah, everything just takes so long to build. Everything just takes so long to build. Okay, so now we have coal here. How is our coal mining operation going? We are full on rocks. Alright. We have too many rocks? Fair enough. What can be dumped here? Rocks can be dumped here. Alright. Let's, whoops, wrong place. Let's have you empty out some of these rocks, please. I like the sprinklers. Look at them go. And these are our vegetables. Really? Oh, well, I'm clearly understandable. Thank you. I do my best. It's actually kind of weird because just like the way my volume settings are, and also just like because I have like over the ear headphones, so when I talk, since like my ears are insulated and everything, when I talk I feel like I can kind of feel my own voice kind of, I guess, echoing in my head, and it makes it feel like I sound stuffy. But then when I like actually like review my videos, I'm like, wow, I actually sound a lot more clearer than, you know, the way I hear myself isn't the way that other people are hearing me talk right now. So it's kind of weird to like, you know, look over the video and like, oh wow, it's actually a lot clearer than I thought I sounded. Oh yeah, I have like the noise canceling, and it always like, when I take them off, it's like I'm in a whole nother world. I'm like, whoa, everything sounds a lot different. What was that? Okay, we got the water for the settle. Oh, that 80 level 2 construction parts. That's what I needed. Also, I got a alert. It's gone, so I'm gonna assume it's not a problem anymore. It was saying that something was blocked at one of the sorting facilities. Oh, the captain's office. Great. All right. Let's queue up some research, because all of the research before this research lab 1, everything basically to the left of this is free. Everything after this will take lab equipment. So until we need lab equipment, we can basically queue everything up and it'll eventually get done. We don't need to use any inputs to make it happen. So let's get all this. Ooh, maybe, you know what? Let's get conveyor lifts. I like conveyor lifts. I need these lifts. That's going to be priority number 1. Transport balancing is important, but I probably won't use it anytime soon. So yeah, let's just get all the other stuff. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad that I'm understandable. I try to be, you know, understandable, clear. I try to explain like what I'm doing or the reason why I'm doing things. And also, I usually just have a consistent spewing of my consciousness as I play. So I'm also very nice to just put on in the background. The background, I am good to put on in the background if you just need like a voice that's constantly yammering at you as you're doing something else. So yeah. But yeah, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. And yes, only 100 and whatever. I don't even know how many followers I have. I don't even look at it. But yeah, I do what I do because I can. Okay, we have a lot of level 2s. We finished the... Okay, we have this finished. Since that groundwater pump is finished, I'm going to disconnect it. This was basically like a emergency connection to get the concrete slabs going. This was originally supposed to be connected to the, whatchamacallit, the water facility down here. So now that this is provided for, let's get it connected to what it was originally supposed to go to, aka the water facility. And yeah, we should just be able to slide you in, right? Please. Thank you, game. I want the pipe to be straight. That would be preferable. Yeah, so when I first started streaming, I was like very quiet because I had just started. I was like, I don't really feel like talking. It feels kind of weird. But after I started streaming and I started to just like essentially talk to the nothingness of the void, I got more comfortable with it. And then I just now, yeah, I don't know, it's natural to me now to just like continuously talk. But when I first started, I was like, what do I say? What do I do? Like, oh, like, yeah, I'm placing down the pipe right now. Yeah, it goes into the building. But yeah, I'm a lot more comfortable now than I was before when I first started. Yeah, I speak the goodish English for American. Hey, look, my pappy always told me that you got 2 choices, all right? You can either be an American or you can be an Americant. And in this house, we don't raise no Americans, so you better be an American, boy, all right? We only raise Americans in this household. But yeah, I also sometimes do funny voices like that. Unprompted. When I feel like it. Something feels wrong here. Ah, yes, the concrete slab, which we still don't have enough of those? I guess we're not getting coal delivered. I might need another excavator or probably more trucks for the coal, because it seems like coal right now is our limiting input. Why do I keep... Am I trying to say limiting factor? Limiting reagent? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, we got too much dirt? Oh, we got too much dirt. Alright, let's get rid of the dirt. Only Americans understand Americans? I'm from Germany, so for me it's 100 times better. Oh, okay. I'm like... Hallo, willkommen. Wie geht's? Enjoy the stream. That's all the German I really know. Frick, I can't. Yeah, the German part of my brain is not working right now, but I know very little German. I can read German probably better than I can speak it, especially when I'm in the middle of playing a game where I'm reading English. You know, it's a bunch of crossing the wires, all that stuff. But yes, hello. Hallo und willkommen to the stream, however you say that. I only use Duolingo, so my vocabulary is very limited. The more I stare at the screen, the more I feel like there's something I need to fix. Like this pipe. This is what I need to fix. Are we making... Oh, I guess we still have the same issue with the concrete slabs. As I see the trucks are delivering things still. Yeah, the concrete slabs, that's still the issue. And I was trying to... Yeah, we have the coal. The coal's getting eaten up. I see. Yeah, the coal is getting eaten up. Ah! You've got the, oh, I don't know. Du bist, is it du bist? Du bist krank? Du bist krank. You are sick. I think that's what it is. But yeah, hopefully you feel better. Soon. Get vitamin C. Orangen. Lots of orange juice. Orangensaft. Did I tell you that my German is I have a very limited vocabulary in German? Because I do. Alright, I'm just going to keep doing the goals. I do know that I need to make sure I have enough coal, but it seems like our coal isn't really doing so hot at the moment. We're not. Yeah, that's very little. Let's add another... Let's add more pickup trucks, actually. The problem is probably... no, I don't think we need more pickup trucks. That's probably not the issue. Yeah, I think it's just excavators. We just need more excavators. Did I did queue this up. We don't have enough vehicle parts. We don't have enough vehicle parts because we don't have enough... Okay, got it. Everything's bad. Nothing is good. Yeah, everything takes twice as long on Admiral. It makes me sad. Well, you know what? At least everyone's still alive. At least everyone's still alive, you know? That's... Look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. 4x in the early game can kill you fast. Is this 4x? It doesn't even tell me if I mouse over it. I just thought it was like 3x. This is the normal speed I play on. 1x is like too slow for me. I gotta go fast. It's the only way to play. Fast and dangerous. I have been chasing coal shortages all day. Finally got mad enough to tap the world mines to fix it. Then I ran out of trees. 1x, 2x, 4x. Okay. Well, you know what? Whatever it is, whether it's 3x or 4x, it's the fastest speed. So, there you go. We also have... Do we have advanced research? Okay, we got research lab 1. We don't have it researched yet. We're still doing the smaller ones. Okay. Yeah, this is good. You know what? Having time to look at everything is helpful because I can plan things out before I actually do them. So it's not a bad thing that the game is so slow. It gives me time to sort of slow down, lean back, take everything in. Okay, okay. All right. Get out of there. Yeah, just... Yes, I did lose. Because my ship has no weapons. Alright, the concrete is starting to accumulate. So that's good. All right, this is looking better. This is looking better. I really do need to reorganize the production, though. Now, when I do settlements, I usually put them in a 3x3, just like a little square. But yeah, just especially with the way that the map is laid out, where the map is like, if I try to angle, I guess there's like a lot of fog and rain in the way, but just the way that the island is, how it's like very thin and long, and the fact that I'm gonna have to use trains to transport things later on in the game. I wanted to have an area where I have like one main factory, and by main factory, I'd essentially be talking about things that are made from iron and copper. So that's the construction parts, vehicle parts, maintenance, all that stuff. And then make sort of satellite outpost for more complicated production materials. And also maybe even farms too. So like farms have an area for farming, have an area for electronics 2, electronics 3, silicon production, have an area for oil products, so like a designated area for a refinery. That's sort of how I envision everything being set up later on. But I'm just not there yet, but that's how I want things to eventually turn out to be. Ooh, this was not really made well. You reach trains in your game, but on Admiral, I can't afford it right now. Oh, okay. I'm probably going to be in a similar spot once I get to trains. So. There we go. Let's get this. Diesel. Wastewater. Alright. That was probably too many things too fast, but it is what it is. Did I ever make the... Okay, the excavator is still waiting on 7 more vehicle parts. That's okay. I think one more round of production will have enough. Yeah, these mechanical parts are getting used up fairly quickly. I should probably have more than just one assembly for vehicle parts. Especially since I'm starting to run out of maintenance. Vegetables will dry out due to lack of water. Ah, okay. Well, at least we still have potatoes. We're also starting to require more energy. Our energy demands are increasing. So we'll just add another diesel generator. Oh, it's going back up. It's 58 now. It's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong at all. Remain in your homes. All right. Do we have the excavator? No. Still no excavator, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I need to get this stuff going. You know what? I can actually... Let's see. I'm planning things out right now in my head. Just hold on. So if I'm going to make another batch, I could do this. Alright. I wanted an area for the mechanical parts, but I might need to do it over here on the south rather than here, because I need to have enough room to fit in another copy of this. And I think if I make another copy right here, I just barely have enough room to fit this in. So I can't put it to the north, because then that would block out the room to expand my factory upwards. So I might need to just put it to the south, and then divert one of these lines off to the south for my mechanical parts. I think I'll do that for now. I can always reorganize it later, but yeah. That's what I was thinking of as I was making noises of frustration. Let's do 3, because why not? We'll take you off and just slot you into here. You'll all be mechanical parts. I might only need 2, but I made 3 just because why not? And this should allow us to have enough mechanical parts for our maintenance, for our vehicle parts, and also, is there a third thing that needs this? No, I guess that's it. I guess it's just, yeah, just vehicle parts and maintenance. Okay. I'm going to get rid of these two. I think those aren't really needed because I don't think we're able to provide these with the inputs they need to operate consistently. So let's just stick with these two assemblies for now. And then we'll produce our mechanical parts here. Let's put this inside of a unit storage. I think I'll put the unit storage like this so we can just have one line that feeds into this. In fact, let's actually line this up so that we have this as compact as possible. Practice my building skills. There we go. And I know I don't need to set, like if you have a product coming out of a factory and it goes inside of the storage, I think the storage will automatically change to whatever just went inside of it. So I didn't actually have to set this. I'm in such a habit from my previous game of setting this for all of my storages that I just automatically do it even though I don't have to. But yeah. Alright, so we should be good on mechanical parts now. I'm going to get rid of this one right here. And for the vehicle parts, I might actually relocate this factory to be right over here. And the reason why is so that we cut down on the amount of truck deliveries we have to do. So now the mechanical parts will automatically feed in to the vehicle part factory. The only thing that will have to be delivered now is the electronics. So hopefully that helps to free up the amount of time that our trucks are spending for transportation. And in fact, I could do the same thing over here with the level 2 construction parts, but should I? You know what? I'm going to turn one of these off. Because we have 2 for level 1, and we have 2 for level 2. I think it's good to have a 2-to-1 ratio. And then I'll just feed these all together with belts. And that'll free up some more of our truck capacity. Like so. I knew that you can drag and drop the right inventory list and change products listed. I know you played already, but I missed things too, even after 200 hours. Yeah. Wait, you said you can drag and drop the right inventory list and change products listed. Wait. I'm trying to figure out if I understand what you're saying. Hold on. So if I use this, you can drag and drop. Okay, it doesn't seem to be able to... Okay. I know you can switch this around. For a second, I thought you meant like I could take the stuff from the right and just put it over a storage building. But maybe that's not what you meant. Yeah, just in the list. Okay. Yeah. Let me actually reorganize some of these things. Hey, I think that would be cool if you could do that. That'd be nice. Also, our maintenance is down to 30%. I do not like that. We have diesel, concrete, coal. Yeah, this relatively makes sense. Almost. Alright. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to relocate the construction parts next. I'm basically just relocating everything over here to this area over here. Slowly. We also have our vehicle parts. I can also put that inside of a... I don't expect to make too many of these at the moment, so... I'm just going to have the one factory feed into one storage unit. And yeah, we need the iron, wood, and concrete. We couldn't store all the potatoes. Those poor potatoes. Oh, we also need rubber, don't we? Is rubber needed for the... No, okay. I remember the old recipe. The old recipe for vehicle parts had rubber in it. So for some reason I thought I needed rubber. So am I not using rubber? What am I using rubber for? I'm using it for electronics. Okay. That makes sense. So we need rubber and copper. Alright, now that we have this set up, I'm going to drain these. Let's drain these out. Oh, in the normal view. Yeah, the red symbol's on the... Oh, wait, it is... I can still see it. Maybe it's because it's not built. Maybe after it's built, it'll go away. Yeah, I don't like to see that either. It's kind of annoying. And by kind of annoying, I mean it is very much annoying. To a severe degree. Right, now that this is done... Are we still having coal issues? Here, okay, that excavator finally... Oh my god. The excavator finally finished. I do have sound effects. I have a soundboard that can be accessed. For anyone who's wondering where that fart came from, that was that's something that all of you can do that if you so wish. Okay, I think this is fine. Just keep hollowing this out. In 2.0 it was horrible, yeah. I think this should go away after it finishes building. Okay, I lied. It's just there. Okay. I'm just gonna try to not look at that. Oh, we have a lot of concrete here. Okay. Here, let's deconstruct this. I'm gonna get my first little setup here for construction parts. Oh no. Wait, hold on. We've hit a problem here. I need construction parts to make the construction parts to make the... Okay, I see. Yeah, we're still building. So I'm okay. I still have production. In fact, I should halt the... I'm just going to halt this. The reason why we're not accumulating construction parts is because they're being made into level 2s. But here is where the magic begins, my friends. So what we shall do is we shall... What am I going to do? That's actually going to be very expensive, what I want to do. How big should I make this? Let's just start with 2. And then I can upscale it when I need. Yeah, I could start all the way over here. Even though this tree is kind of in the way. So we leave 3 spaces for the outputs. And I'll start with 2. Yeah, we start with 2. And I have the lift, right? Yeah, I do have the lift. So we shall use the lift. Do I need the lift for all 3? I only need 2 lifts, really. Yeah, so we'll make that a level 2. This lift will be level 1. Terrain too high. Oh, okay. It's kind of weird. Alright. So we have those, and then the third product could just go on the ground. And then we'll have the output here. And we can just run it to the left like that. But let me get the other lifts set up first. So this will go over here. Let's put that in like this. And what we can do now is... how many of these can I support? Let's do 4. Let's do 4 for now. Put that there. Put this here. We get the outputs here. Move that to the left. Then we connect these. Yeah, and that's how we'll have it. And then if we ever need more capacity, we'll just add on more assemblies to the left and just kind of move down this row. So next we need to actually connect the inputs. Let's do that. I'll have iron be on the ground floor. Or should I? I kind of want a carousel, so I don't want to have to split the belt. I want the belt to just go in one direction like a snake. I don't need it to become a fork. I don't want to do a Y. I just want to do like a snake so that the inputs are all... You'll see what I mean. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Okay. Let me bring this around. So that's the iron. Next we'll do the wood. Wood will go in... Wood will go in like this. When I do expand this, I'll have to fix this, but for now, this will do. That'll connect like so. And now, last but not least, the concrete. Concrete goes in. Construction parts come out. You can't explain that. It's magic. Alright, now we copy this. And we're all good to go. And then we just put a little tiny storage guy here. And now we wait for 50,000 years as we wait for the construction materials for all this stuff to actually build. Just like in real life. Projects take forever. Yay! Alright. So, anyone see any good movies lately? How's our land bridge coming along? Oh, that's alright. That's not bad. These mine towers actually don't take any people to, Yeah. I think the last good movie I saw was Nosferatu. It was like the horror movie based on the old Nosferatu movie. And it made me laugh a lot because the female lead she was very good at executing her role. She definitely played her role well. I was trying very hard not to crack up in the movie theater. But once other people in the movie theater started cracking up, I was like, okay, if everyone else is laughing and I'm not disturbing anyone, I'm also gonna laugh too. I always try to be considerate of other people. Alright, we're doing alright. Let's keep these full. Keep these full. Okay. Let's keep you empty. We should be transporting the wood to its new home so it can be used in this little setup that we have. Recipe is set. Hey, Hellstorm, how you doing? Long time no see. Still waiting for materials. So another thing that I realized that Dizzy also mentioned is that Admiral is a bit slower than the Captain difficulty. And there's been a lot of waiting for resources, even more so than what I did in Captain. So I've been trying to talk a lot more to fill in the empty spaces. But yes, hello. Hopefully your day is going well. If you live in the United States of America, which I don't know how many of you do, but I'm just going to do a quick public service announcement. You probably have Monday off from work. Don't go to work on Monday. You can thank me later. You won't be the guy who shows up to work on Monday because it's a holiday. I do what I can. Oh, the maintenance. Yeah, but, okay, so it's a horror movie, but it's a fun horror movie. So you'll probably have a fun time watching it with your girlfriend. Like it's a fun horror movie to watch with someone, because it has a lot of laughable moments, but it also still is a horror movie. So there's some parts of the movie where you're like, oh no, oh that's gross, and like, oh man, like that was like, you know, suspense. And then there's other parts of the movie that are just flat out funny. So yeah, I would recommend Nosferatu if you need something to watch. It's fairly good. And it's also based on an old movie. So, you know, if you're just copying an old movie or, you know, remaking an old movie and the plot's already proven and done for you, you can't really mess it up. Like, I think they tried to stay true to the original movie. So it's pretty good. Oh, the speed of industry. Too slow. It's too slow for me. It's mentioned to be funny, or funny because it's bad. I don't know. I thought it was all right. But I guess like I wasn't expecting it to be the best movie in the world, so maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much, because I had low expectations of the movie. But yeah, I would watch it again. If someone was like, "Hey, we're gonna watch Nosferatu. You want to watch it?" I'd be like, "I've already seen it, and I would see it again." But yeah, you know, that's just my opinion. You know, not everyone's into the same stuff. So if it's for you, then watch it. If it's not for you, then you know, don't watch it. It's okay. My German sometimes lacks, so you know we're pretty much in the same boat. What is the problem here? We don't have enough of the white construction parts. Oh, it's because the concrete still isn't getting delivered fast enough, which I tried to solve here, but we need to actually prioritize the construction of the unit storage so that we actually have a place to take the construction parts from, because our trucks can't just take the construction parts off of the belt. They have to actually, well, I guess maybe they could, if I tell them to. Your English is better than my German, yes. Yes, your English is better than my German. Probably by a long shot. Yeah, I need to just keep removing this from the belt. Because if we remove it from the belt, then we'll have access to the materials that are there. Which is fun. Yeah, they're actually taking it off of the belt and they're delivering it to the storage. So I have to actually tell them to do that so it can build faster. It's kind of funny. If someone could just finish building this, that'd be great. You couldn't do the rest? All right, great. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is so much better. Now I can actually stockpile the construction parts and use them. Okay. So we have considerably improved our ability to produce these construction parts. So that's one thing out of the way. The next thing that we have to do is we need to fix our copper supply because apparently we have no copper at the moment. And the reason why we don't have any copper is because we have no coal. And we have no coal, excuse me, because I don't even know the reason why. I guess we just don't have enough trucks to take the coal away. See, how many vehicle parts do I have? I'm going to make a few more trucks. Oh yeah, the vehicles are actually very busy. But yeah, I think we're just not taking away the coal fast enough to supply the other locations with what they need in terms of coal. We'll fix that pretty soon, though. Yeah, we're making concrete slabs pretty fast. We have plenty of limestone, which is good. Yeah, we're not going to run out of limestone anytime soon. That is a lot of limestone. We're still cutting down trees. Good. I have a lot more open area now that the trees are gone. I'm just trying to expand my available area to build in. Yeah, it's nice that you kind of accumulate stuff over time and nothing really gets destroyed unless you trade it away. I should send out the ship again. Let's go here. And hopefully there aren't pirates waiting to shoot at us. I think if we just keep building out our infrastructure to the north, that'll be good enough to get a stable handle on providing all of the basic materials that we need, like electronics, construction materials, all that stuff. But yeah, I think we have a pretty nice setup so far. And in fact, what I should do is should probably just redirect. I'm gonna flip this around because the outputs here, it doesn't show. I guess it shows the outputs. So the outputs are right here. You can tell that they're facing to the south. I need them to face to the north because this is the bucket that the iron ore goes inside of. And, you know, it's kind of facing the wrong way. I gotta turn this thing around. I can't just turn this around. Yeah, I have to actually deconstruct it. Let's just do that. I'll just rebuild it. And we'll have it face this way. Yeah, that should be good enough. So let's make the connections now. We'll need something for dirt and something for rocks. I'll reconstruct these off to the side here. Like so. Make this rock. And then these guys will feed into their respective containers. And there we go. Everything's good. We just need to deconstruct this stuff. And the stuff, that's probably going to get deconstructed and put towards the dumping area right here. Which, I guess this is the right way to go. I don't even know, is this the right way to even make the bridge? Is there a better way, a better direction to expand in? That's probably my best bet. We ran into pirates again. Run away! Yay. Because eventually what I want to do is I want to grow this out long enough to reach these other areas. Unless, I mean, the only other alternative here, besides making this little land bridge, is to actually go through the mountain. And that's a lot of mountain to go through, so I'm wondering, like, is it faster to go around, or is it faster to go through the mountain? I don't know the answer to that question, but, yeah. I figured it would be better to go around. Okay. Okay, they still want me to build a captain's office. Where's the captain's office at? Captain's office. There it is. Just make you right here, I guess. A narrow track around should be much faster. Okay. Oh yeah, I might have it too wide. I might be trying to build it too wide. Maybe I should have it more narrow. That's a long distance to go, though. That is a very long distance. And then once I get over to this area, is there anything even useful over here? I see copper. I see... What is that, gold? Yeah, gold, copper, sand, quartz. Which, you know, it's not bad. This is good stuff to have. Oh, there's a lot of water. I don't know what I want to use this area for is the thing. But I do want to have areas for, like, specialized areas. I'd like to have a specialized area for farming, for, you know, my copper and iron production, for electronics once I get there, for the microchips, you know, glass, etc., etc. So I just need to plan everything out, but for now we're just doing our thing. I might need to make another maintenance depot, or maybe this just isn't being supplied. Maybe it's a supply issue. Yeah, it looks like it's a supply issue. I'm going to change the priority from 10 to maybe 8, because I want to make sure that the maintenance is always being supplied with what it needs. Oh, our trucks are also very busy. Okay. That's also probably the problem. We have 67 free housing areas. Okay. I'm going to turn the beacon back on just to get a few more people. We're starting to run a bit low on workers. Maintenance priority is always 1. Priority number 1, maintenance. Okay, yeah, we're starting to build maintenance again. How's my okay, we researched everything that we could get, right? We have the sorters. The sorters are good. I need sorters. There's also power generation. Desalination. Okay. Gas. Electric boiler. Ooh, electric boiler is actually very early tech now. It is very early compared to update 2.0. Oh, and they even lowered the energy cost on the electric boiler. It used to be 5 megawatts, now it's 4.5 megawatts. Okay. Yeah, I think the next thing I should probably prioritize after I get the research lab is I'll try to prioritize setting up a sort of refinery area. Get that going. Which I already have a lot of experience with doing, so I should know how to set that up adequately. Yeah, electric boilers, I usually paired them with the, what are they called? The saltwater desalination, or thermal desalinator? Thermal desalination, whatever that is. I don't know where they are, but... Oh, here it is. Yeah, these guys. The thermal desalinator I would always pair that up with the electric boiler to make sure that I had enough water in order to run it. Not water, steam. To make sure I had enough steam to run the thermal desalinator, I would use a electric boiler. And then I would tie the output of the desalinator, the water that the desalinator would make, I would loop it back into the boiler, and then it would just have a consistent source of steam to run infinitely. But yeah, that's what I would use the electric boiler for. Alright. Our vehicles are still extremely busy. Okay, activate fuel saver in your captain's office. Okay. Fuel saver. Boom. Alright, collect reward. Much needed construction materials. Let's see if I do so in Admiral 2. Well, maybe I won't, maybe I will. Research and upgrade to Research Lab 1. Produce lab equipment in Assembly 2. Okay. We have our research labs. I'm probably going to deconstruct these and rebuild them somewhere else. Just get that done. And another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get rid of these trees here. So much to do, so little time. I also need better storage. My storage right now is not particularly the best. But I think for now this should be adequate for what I need to do. We also still have the assembly one over here that's making the level 2 construction parts. I'm going to pick up all this stuff, reclaim this land, get rid of all this, and move it closer to this area. In fact, I should probably reorganize this a better way. Hold on. There's a better way to do this. I'm gonna have to use the planning mode. Because let's say if I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, then this conveyor belt would be coming up essentially this way, going up. Yes, okay. I'm just trying to get a feel for the spacing, because I'm going to essentially snake this like an S, like a snake. We're gonna do level 1 here, and then it'll snake up and it'll do level 2. It will snake up again, do level 3, and then we'll snake up again and do level 4. That's what I am. That's my vision. I might move the factory around, but I want to keep the same little setup, so I'm just trying to get a feel for the spacing. I think this should be... I think if I leave 3 spaces... Actually, yeah, I can actually just do it like this. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah, that'll do. Let's build these guys. Finish connecting the conveyor. Oh, we're still in the planning mode. Whoops. There we go. This is gonna be deconstructed. This stuff. I'm gonna just deliver this immediately, because I'm very impatient. Yes, I do stream regularly. In fact, if you look at my channel, I think in the videos you should be able to see like a whole stream of not stream. You should see a bunch of videos that say like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. It should be 17. I did 17 streams. After 17 streams, I was able to get the rocket and beat the 2.0 thing for Captain of Industry. But yeah, I have like a whole catalog. That's what it's called. I have a whole catalog of me playing on my 2.0 run and doing that. I do have to say, though, I don't know, if you like listening to me just kind of like rattle on, you might hear a lot of, what I do here? Gee, like, I don't know. Sometimes I just make random noises, but if my voice isn't that annoying for you, I would invite you to go and look at the whole catalog of videos that I have for my first playthrough of Captain of Industry, which I did on the Captain difficulty. And it was mostly during Update 2.0, or the 2.0 thing. Now, Update 3.0 did happen, but that was sort of at the later stages of me doing 2.0, which was a little bit disruptive, but I got through it. But yeah, it's mostly 2.0 with a little bit of 3.0 at the end. But yeah, I do go through the entirety of it. Get to the rocket, I get the credits screen at the end, all that good stuff. Yeah, it should be available. If you can't find it, or if it's not available, let me know, because I do have the videos in other places that are accessible as well, if you cannot find them. And yes, I do stream regularly. You don't have to tip. I don't expect anyone to tip. In fact, when people tip, I'm like, oh shit. Like, when I probably set up tipping, like, I set it up maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, so I don't really even know how it works. So if anyone ever tips, I'm like, wait, okay, what's supposed to happen here? I have not looked at that for quite a while, but if you feel like doing it, you can do it. If you don't want to do it, that's perfectly fine. I don't expect anyone to tip at all. So if you feel like doing it, I'm just going to say I didn't force anybody to do nothing. It's your own fault. Sometimes connecting the belts is kind of weird. Like, you have to start at the right point to connect things properly. Actually, copy this. Yeah, like right here, I have to... When I started here... Okay, now it lets me do it. Okay, great. Thank you. At least not now. Maybe later. But not now. It doesn't feel earned. Alright, let's get this. Connect these. I probably shouldn't be expanding production because I probably don't have enough inputs to support production, but I'm just doing it because I'm bored. Let's also connect this. Perfect. Alright, and now for the level 2s. Let's get those assemblies going. I'm essentially going to do the same thing, which I didn't really plan out too well. I know that level 2 is electronics plus level 1s. Okay, let's do planning mode again, because I don't know exactly how the spacing is supposed to work. So I'm going to need these conveyor things again. I actually only need one. I only need one. Yeah, I only need one conveyor. Let me copy this one. Okay, actually, I think we're fine. I think we have just enough space for this to work, which is good. Yeah, and you're going to be level 2. Yeah, let's just go in one direction this time. I'm also going to need a source for electronics. I'll maybe make it... Let's do... Yeah, I think I'll just make it right here. I think that spacing works out. Change this to electronics. Copy paste. I'm going to put a lift right here so we can get over the belt. And then that should be at just the right elevation to nicely fit inside of there. There we go. And then last but not least, we will put in the construction materials. And then we can just copy and paste this over as needed. So let's say if I wanted to make 2 of these, I need to modify the conveyor belt just a little bit. And then we have what we need. Oh, wait, actually. Okay, we're fine. For a second, I thought it might be connecting to the other side over here, but we're still in the clear, which is good. That's very compact. It's like right next to each other. Just take this off. And that means that we're now able to get rid of this infrastructure down here. Actually, I still do need to set up the electronics production. I did not do that yet. Now, I'm not going to get rid of this yet. The reason is that if I deconstruct the factories that are making electronics, our maintenance will suffer because maintenance takes mechanical parts and electronics. So since I don't want to impact my maintenance, I'm just going to keep this the way it is until I actually rebuild the production for electronics. And speaking of that, how are we doing on copper? Okay, we're still okay on copper. All right. Make another one of these here. Just to give us more room to play with. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna just check all my mines real quick to make sure that we don't have any, Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Okay. This is actually full. Put another one in here. I'm still on the planning mode by mistake. Let's see if we don't run into pirates again. Let's explore this area. This shipyard is in such a location that every time the ship disembarks, it like does a weird like Tokyo drift thing as it like pushes off. I should show it next time because I like to look at it. It's pretty funny. We've run out of diesel. That's not good. We've run out of diesel. We're making 20 oil every 60 seconds. Oh. This actually uses a lot of oil. I might need more oil pumps. I've got an idea. These 2 oil pumps will be dedicated to this one distiller. I'm going to make another 2 oil pumps to be dedicated towards this distiller. And then, since we're going to be able to provide the inputs at a more consistent rate, we should be able to run these distillers more consistently and hopefully make more diesel and solve our diesel shortage at the moment. But that is the plan. And I still need to do the research lab. I still need to do the research lab. I'm getting caught up with all this stuff. All right, let's build all that out. Okay. As soon as these build. And I think we're okay on power. I think. Ooh, the crude oil is actually depleting fairly quickly. Faster than I would have expected. Alright, so now that we can run both of these a little bit more consistently. Okay. We ran into pirates again. So our ship is just going to retreat from that engagement. Alright. Can I trade for anything useful? The answer is no. I can't really trade for anything useful. We're running low on diesel. Ship battle. Okay, let's clear this out. I gotta turn the beacon off because we have more than enough people. We're also running out of housing space. So I just don't want to have any hobos. No hobos, please. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to do with this big open space. Because we still do have the farms over here. But I think I'll reorganize the farms in the future. I need to figure out where to put the tree farm. And the tree farm, maybe I'll just put that right here. Why not? Forestry control tower. Let's edit the area. I want the area to be something along the lines of maybe... So we get it here. I'm trying to use the grid to my advantage to get the spacing properly allocated. So actually, these little black lines here actually help out a lot. I think this is a decent area to start with. And if I need more trees, I can always expand the area a little bit. But I think this is okay for now. And one thing we'll need is we will need to provide a source of saplings. So for the saplings, I'll just have a little unit storage off on the side here. For tree saplings. Fill this up. Oh, we need tree planters. Okay. Do I have that technology unlocked? Tree planters? We do. Okay. All we need is one. For now. That'll be enough. We have plenty of iron over here. I could trade iron for something. I'd trade iron for bricks, maybe. I like how there's an actual market now, so when you sell too much of one thing, the price goes up. It becomes less valuable. Interesting. I still need to get rid of the iron scrap that I have. I'm going to put that back onto the menu for the blast furnaces. And once we use up all the iron scrap, we can get rid of this little communication station, free up some space. There's also scrap inside of the shipyard that we need to free up as well. And now when it comes to our production of construction parts, we need an outlet for that. Oh, this ground isn't really level. Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to work. We have this here. Oh, the tree's in the way. Can you cut down that tree? Can you cut the tree? Oh no, he can't cut the tree. All right. Can you oh, thank you. Yeah, you show that tree. Show that tree who's boss. All right, now I can build this. Perfect. Then we have a place to put our construction parts, which was very much needed. And then hopefully we can drain out the shipyard too. Give the shipyard space. Yeah, because it has... Yeah, there we go. We're starting to drain that out. Let's continue to map out our surroundings. Oh, and I can show you the ship now. Let's see. I gotta put the pause on so we don't miss it. Yeah, let's see this guy. Look at him go. Look at him. He's gonna do a quick drift right there. Hard turn. And he just goes. I think that's kind of funny. Yeah, I wanted to clear out some space here, but it looks like we're kind of coming up against the edge of the beginnings of the mountain. We're losing vegetables and things to lack of water, but we still have a very strong supply of food, so I'm not too worried about it. But I think once the food starts to get a little bit low, I might convert more of these farms to irrigated farms. But for now, I just don't have any reason to. In fact, you know what? Let's convert this guy. Because why not? Actually, never mind. That takes a lot of resources. I'm going to do that only when I need to. It's 56 yellows to make an irrigated farm. That is a lot. That's more than I would like to part with at the moment. So we have a tree planter. We have a tree harvester. Now let's edit the designation for planting. Fill in this entire space. And hopefully this will give us a renewable source of wood. For the early game at least. There we go. Sweet. I think, I don't know. What else do I... Oh! I keep forgetting I need to restart the research lab again. We're still okay on maintenance. That's good. We're still good on maintenance. We have enough saplings to start the tree farm, which is good. Alright, we ran into pirate... Okay, it looks like we can't really explore any other places until we get weapons on our ship. Unfortunately. Okay, let's look at the research lab. Research lab... There we go. So we're going to need to construct lab equipment. Let's see, what do we need for lab equipment? Oh, I need to make the electronics too. I forgot about that. So for our electronics, that's rubber and copper. I'll put the rubber here, I guess. Yes, good enough. Assign this to rubber. Copy that over. And then I'll have maybe 3 assemblies to construct the electronics. And then we'll slot the electronics inside of their own designated unit storages. I'll just do 2 for now. Then we just gotta link all this up. Okay. Slide this across. Then this can go up. Perfect. Let me go inside of here. All right. I think the ship is back. Is it? Oh, no, it's not back yet. Okay. I could just check here in the thing that says fleet status as to whether or not the ship is back. All right, let's give you the electronics recipe. Copy the recipe. There we go. And now we can start to actually bring some structure, some organization to our island. Okay, that iron can just kind of stay there, I guess. And then once those factories that I made are operational, I can deconstruct this stuff over here. Because we're moving copper all the way from up north all the way down here. It's not very efficient for the trucks to travel that far. So we can fix that. In fact, I could just move that over to the... Oh, there's already a storage here. That's fine. Let's do that. Wait, do I need electronics for vehicle parts too? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. That's just being hand delivered though. We have a lot of vehicle parts, so I don't need to do anything there either. Did we ever... Oh, I never put the thing on the right. Hold on. I had the iron ore on the wrong output. Good thing I saw that. It was just like sitting there for the longest time. All right. So that's back in business. What was lab equipment again? Electronics and what? I don't remember. Let's see. Lab equipment. Oh, mechanical parts and electronics. Okay. So it's basically the same as maintenance. In fact, I wonder if I should move my maintenance depot and try to integrate it into one of these belts. Maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. I'll just keep it the way it is right now. It's okay the way it is. But yeah, it's electronics and mechanical parts, huh? Now we are making mechanical parts over here. What I could do is I could put another storage here and then have that be for lab equipment. The only problem would be that I need to have the production of lab equipment be somewhat close to the actual lab. So I need to figure out where I'm going to put the lab too. Which I would expect maybe the lab would go somewhere over here, but it's still pretty far away from where I make the mechanical parts. I think mechanical parts is, yeah, we need 8. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, so I need more mechanical parts than I need electronics for the lab equipment. Let's make more trucks here. I feel like we need more trucks. Or pickups. I don't have trucks yet. Tree planter has no tree saplings to plant trees with. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Wait, there's already a guy assigned here. You're saying that you don't have any tree saplings? There's tree saplings right here. What do you mean you don't have any tree saplings? They're literally in the, I even put them right next to the forestry area. What's going on over here? Huh. Do you get saplings back from the trees? Interesting. This is new. I'm used to just using up all the saplings though, so... Yeah, why are they not cutting down? Is it because there's trees in the area that they can't do their work, or... I don't know what's stopping the tree planter from planting his trees. Oh. What? Wait, so he's getting the saplings directly from the farm? Why isn't he getting the saplings from the unit storage? I'm kind of confused. Because I feel like the tree planter should be taking the saplings from the... Yeah, it can export. Yeah. Okay, well, do your thing, I guess. He's planting the trees. Okay. We have enough level 2s. We have enough level 1s. Let's build something. We got to build something. Let's finish that up. I don't want to wait for that stuff. We also need our rubber. We got to get that rubber delivered. Are we still making rubber? We are. We need a place to output the rubber, though. Let's output the rubber right here. I need to get the distillation technology so I can make a refinery. Because this oil isn't exactly going as far as I would like it to. I think oil goes a lot further when you refine it than just using this basic level technology. Alright. So far so good. Yeah, where's the... Yeah, I need the research lab. That's what I need. You know what? I'm just going to set up something right here. Because why not? It doesn't have to be perfect at this point. It just has to work. This will be for electronics. This will be for mechanical parts. And then I just need to... Is it assembly 1 or assembly 2? It's assembly 2. I need one assembly 2. Put the stuff in the thing. Make the lab equipment. And then that lab equipment is going to go inside of a level 1 research lab. Yeah, so we'll get that all done and done. So we can at least get the goal here done. I think after this one, I think after that, I think that's the last goal to do. No need to rush this goal. Take your time and make sure to develop other parts of your industry as well. I totally didn't do that. I gotta go fast. It's like they want me to play the game slow. Where's the fun in that? Alright, we got plenty of stuff here. Are we... Yeah, there we go. Just checking the settings on these storage units. Make sure that they're configured properly. These guys are good. Alright, looking good. Looking good. This is building. In fact, we need to actually build the lab equipment. The lab equipment is actually part of the recipe to build the research lab. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. I just want to keep researching because I want to get the advanced diesel. And I also want to get the... where is it? The wheat farming and organic fertilizer would be nice as well. Power generation, all this stuff. This would all be nice. And then eventually, if we can get the large vehicles, we'll be in pretty good shape. There's also naphtha. When can I get naphtha? When does naphtha come into this? It's probably further down the line. Yeah, naphtha is all the way over here. And that's like research lab 2. Okay. That's gonna take a while. And we can also get ship weapons and ship armor, which we need in order to do more exploration. What is this? No lab of... Okay. We probably deconstructed it when it was in the middle of researching this. Are you guys... Can you guys, like, deliver? Can you guys, like, deliver some stuff here, please? Thank you. I'm waiting for my lab to be built. At least we have this going for ourselves. I also like how compact this little thing is. It's like just 3 of these belts on top of each other. I think that looks very nice. Very nice, very compact. I think this is probably one of the more optimal layouts you can do. Alright. Uh-oh. I saw that power symbol right there. We might need another diesel guy. I want to start using the steam generators or whatever they're called. Because diesel is actually very precious. It's very important. I'd rather be making my power from steam than from diesel. But just to make sure that we have enough power and we don't run out. If we run out of power, then the factory stops, and that wouldn't be good. So I'm just going to make this additional generator just in case. Just to make sure that we stay in the yellow and not in the red. Oh, let me actually... I have to actually take it off. You know what? I should have put a... storage unit here. So we can accumulate the lab equipment. Because I was like, wait, we're making lab equipment. Why isn't it being fed into the lab? And I was like, oh, because the trucks can't take off of the belt. They have to take from a storage facility, which I think is stupid, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. Oh, we got a lot more goals. Find oil rig. Okay, collect. Advanced research, that's what we just did. Oil rig. Nice. Coal power plant. Research power generation 2. Drag the left/green slider in the loose storage to the right to make it actively request coal. Build high pressure turbine, attach power generator to it, connect steam high pipe from boiler. Advanced oil processing. Okay. Yeah. Well, at least I have a little guide in the top left to help me out. And our research is going again. Let's see, what should we get first? I kind of want to get the cargo depot first. Because our oil reserves are running a bit low. See, I actually see. Yeah, the crude oil is at 62%. So this is going to run out fairly soon. I want to start importing oil from the oil rig in order to make sure that we're, you know, make sure that we're okay when it comes to crude oil. Because I'm going to need that refinery to produce diesel, produce rubber, and then eventually to produce sulfur. So want to make sure I can get that adequately up and running. In fact, I should probably... I don't know what area to put the refinery in. I don't know where the best place to put this would be. Because I feel like I should put it here. But then there's all the sand in the way. And all the sand in the way is going to kind of mess things up. Wait. Wait, hold on a second. There's like 2 tiny bits of sand right here. Away from like all this other sand. There's just these 2 tiny bits of sand just hanging out. It's kind of funny. It's probably just part of the map generation. Just randomly generated those 2 sand squares. But yes, I will need to get my refinery going soon before my oil runs out. Even if my oil does run out, there is another source of oil all the way over here, but I'd prefer not to use that because it's so far away. It's not really ideal. Not really too fuel efficient to utilize that. And then eventually when I get to hydrogen vehicles, should be a lot easier to make sure things are robust enough to continue to operate. Because we won't have to rely on diesel for fuel. We'll be able to just use hydrogen, which is a lot easier to manage. But yeah. So we got our electronics, which is good. I don't need to add on another one, do I? I almost wonder if I need to add on another assembler here. Am I making enough electronics? I hope so. I feel like I should be making enough. Yeah, nothing's broken, so I'll leave it the way it is. We have our forestry area. I think this is okay. I'm not sure, but I think it's okay. Let me try to... Maybe the issue is that I need to... Oh, okay. So the fact that I had the slider up was preventing the tree planter from utilizing those saplings. These small little nuances are kind of what get me in this game. Hey, Specimen, how's it going? Hello, hello. I started a new game, by the way. So we're playing on the Admiral Difficulty now, which is it's more difficult, but it's not impossible, but it is more difficult. All right, we got the coal power plant, research power generation 2. Yeah. We actually have lab equipment accumulating, so I could probably support more than one research lab at the moment. These research labs take 12 people per lab. Okay, let's do 3. Let's do 3 labs. Oh, okay, good. Coffee's nice. It's a nice way to start the day. America runs on Duncan. I'm good. You know, it's like nighttime over here, so I'm still living out the rest of my Friday. For the last 17 minutes, it's still Friday over here, so I did go to work today. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought I messed up, but I didn't. I did go to work today, and ooh, recyclables. Optional output. Okay. Are we making recyclables? Wait. I don't know if this is actually part of the recipe or... It doesn't seem... Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe I need a recycling center before I'm able to actually get recycling to come out. But yeah, I went to work today. It was kind of like, meh. Work is usually meh. But I'm good. I'm alive. I know a lot of people who say that. They're like, you go and you ask them like, oh, hey, how you doing? They're like, I'm alive. You're like, wow, I didn't know it was that bad. Work is always meh. Yeah, it's always meh. It's always meh, Mr. Grizz. It's always meh. I'm glad I'm not at work right now. Let's just say that. Build. Okay. So, research. We got the stacker. After the stacker's done, let's go for the power generation, I guess. And now, one thing about power generation is that we need to have a stable source of steam. It's basically like steam turbines that we're running. So for the steam turbines, we're going to need to use a boiler. We're going to need to feed that boiler with either coal, or we're going to have to feed it with something else. I think I'll have to just use coal. when I get advanced refining stuff, the advanced diesel, I'll be able to use the byproducts of advanced diesel to feed into a boiler to hopefully run power generation, but not really a guarantee, but we'll see how it works out. I'm just going to play it by ear. Play it by ear. For a second, I was like, wait, this guy syncs with the supervisor? And then I saw the end. I was like, I get it. I get it. Jokes. You know what that reminds me of? There was like this old animation back in the day. I don't know if it was like early 2000s or late 90s, but there's like this anime. I think it was from Disney too. I think it was a Disney animation. It's called The Brave Little Toaster. The Brave Little Toaster. Have you ever seen that? That's what your little thing about the toaster reminded me of. Yeah. I said animation. I didn't say anime. I said animation. Disney does do animation. Yeah, the Brave Little Toaster. See? Yeah. I know about the Brave Little Toaster. Wait, was it... Okay, I don't know. Maybe it was another... the Brave Little Toaster. It was... Yeah, it was Disney. The Brave Little Toaster was Disney. I just Googled it, and Google never lies. It was Disney. It was Walt himself. The Brave... I don't know if it was Walt himself, but yeah, it was definitely Disney. Disney needs to stay away. Yes, they do. Disney needs to stay away from everything. Because everything Disney touches turns to the brown version of gold. I'll let you guess what that is. It's shit. But yeah, maybe Disney should stop touching things for a little while. Let's see. What am I doing? I keep getting sidetracked. You guys got me going about the Brave Little Toaster. We're researching power generation, so I'm just like watching this slowly tick up. There's nothing I can do to make that go faster. High pressure turbine, advanced oil. I like how there's literally a snail here to be like, no need to rush. I feel like I need to rush every second of this game to make the pain stop. But, yeah, we're in pretty good shape right now. The only thing that could probably be improved is we might need to improve our copper production. But besides that, I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, and one electrolysis can support 2 metal casters, so our ratios are good. In fact, I might as well just... Maybe I should redo the copper area. Also, these rainwater harvesters are running the entire copper operation. Maybe I should try to... Oh, that's not really feasible. I was going to say I should run a pipe from the groundwater to the copper, but that is too far of a distance to be economical. No, okay, there's actually a source of water over here. This would be better. That'd be a shorter pipe. It would still be like fairly long, but it wouldn't be as long as getting it all the way from over here. This is a closer source of water. Yeah, I need to reorganize a few things here. I also want to flatten out this ground. You see how like there's these hills? I want all this stuff to be flat, which presents more issues. I need to designate an excavator and 2 pickups solely for the purpose of flattening out terrain. It must all be flat. It must all be flat. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff to flatten out. That's a lot of stuff to flatten out. Okay. Okay, new plan. New plan. We're going to prioritize... Oh, are we full on wood? We don't have any place to offload the wood. So it seems. Okay. Let's just do this. This will solve the problem for a while. Yeah, because I need this to basically drain out so that our wood cutters have a place to dump their loads. In fact, I could expand this to be 4 and 4, a total of 8. I could do that. I probably don't need to, though. I still need to figure out where I'm going to set up the refinery. Because what's going to happen is we're going to be using this oil rig out here. We're going to repair this oil rig. Then we're going to be importing oil. And I just need to figure out the right place to import the oil. Because ideally, I would import the oil next to sort of my main factory. Because some of the products that are going to come from the oil are going to be used in production. And also they're going to be used for energy. But I don't exactly know where the best area... You know what? This right here might be the best area because this is already flat. We already have flat ground here. The only thing that I would probably want to do is if I could even out this terrain and fill it in. That's kind of... It's a level of 4. But yeah, if I could like have this be a straight coastline, that would be nice. That might not be entirely feasible, but that is what I would like to do. Do this. Oh, is this on? Okay, that's not flat. That's on the ramp. Let's do. There we go. That's what I wanted. Something like this. In fact, even maybe like that, so it's less of a job to do. Or even, it could even be like this. Just straighten out this edge. But yeah, if I had something like this all the way along the... yeah, all like that. That would be ideal. And then I could have my oil products come in from the right-hand side. My refinery would be over here. Another thing that's good is that you need water for some of the refining processes. And I have groundwater right here to use. Yeah, this would actually be a very good area for the refinery. Okay. The only thing that needs to happen is we need to clear out space. Or fill in space, rather. We need to fill in space. That's going to be a lot of work to do. So anywho, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff where we've been dumping for the time being. I want us to dump all the way over here so that we can set up refining. And we were dumping trash and other things. But let me tell you, I was smart enough to leave one space for me to fill in with dirt. Now you'll see here, there's a thing called landfill pollution. And I believe, according to what people have told me while I've been streaming, that if you have an exposed surface with waste or other things that are harmful, like say uranium or whatever, if the top layer that's exposed is something bad, it'll contribute to landfill pollution. So what we're going to do is when we dump, we're actually going to, I'll show you right here. So the base level, or surface level, is 4. We're going to just do this, cover all that up, and just clean this up a little bit. It must be neat. Alright, anyways. So then we're going to lit this mine tower. I don't like saying mind control tower because it sounds like mind control tower. I don't know. It's too close. It's just too close. What we're going to dump here is we're going to clear trash. We're not going to dump trash there anymore, but we will dump... I don't know, just dirt. We'll just dump dirt here. And then the slag and rocks, they can be dumped over here where they're actually needed. Actually, I could actually dump up to... I could do the same thing over here. Let me do the same thing over here. I'm just gonna redo this fairly quickly. And what we're gonna do is instead of 4, we will... Whoops. We'll put this down to 3 instead. Because remember, initially, it's going to be dumping waste. And it's going to be dumping slag and all this other stuff. So I just want to make sure that... Oh, this is not the right... that's fine. I just want to make sure that I guarantee that the top layer is going to be something clean rather than something that's going to cause pollution. So that's what that's for. And then this should be getting filled in with dirt, exclusively just dirt. And that should actually clean up some of the pollution that we're experiencing from the waste. All right. So we research power generation. Let's get advanced diesel next, because I will need that. And we can get desalination and also a burner. Burner is useful for a lot of things. Well, actually, no. Not the burner, the flare. I got the flare and the burner mixed up. And then I'll need the cargo depot, but... yeah. Build boiler connected to groundwater pump. Oh, so they want me to make the power generation like right here. I see what they want me to do. We still have a lot of oil. We're still okay. I'll put the power generation right here because this is the closest I can get to the water and to the coal, which is what we're going to be using in the boiler. So we'll have the groundwater pump. We'll have the boiler, which will take in the water. And then we'll have a... well, actually, I need to get rid of these trees. These trees. Get rid of these trees. And then we'll have power generator. Okay, all that stuff. Diesel goes into high pressure turbine. This goes into power generator. Make 2 of these. And yeah, I think that's how it goes. I could connect the flywheel onto it as well, but I don't know. I kind of don't feel like it. We also need a smokestack for the exhaust, as usual. Then connect pipes from the water to there. And I'm going to need a loose storage. There's all these trees. I can't see anything with the trees. But somehow, this actually fits in. At least it highlights it through the trees. Alright, so all this stuff is connected. The only thing we need to do now is get everything started. A smokestack for the low pressure steam. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I just need this to be coal. Like a little bit of coal to run this. Or a lot of coal. Because this is going to be for power generation, so I probably want to prioritize this. And now if we are able to produce power with this steam and the coal, that will alleviate some of the pressure that the diesel generators take on to produce power. So hopefully, yeah, this one doesn't need to run as much. Or are we actually doing something? Output is full. What do you mean output's full? What the heck? Oh, okay. I forgot about that. The output is actually not at the ground level. It's off of the ground level. So I put the smokestack. The smokestack wasn't connected properly. But now it is. I'll just use Unity to get that going. Alright. This is doing its thing. We got 6 megawatts of mechanical power. That mechanical power is turning into 4 megawatts of electricity. And I might even want to put a flywheel onto this to store any excess power, I guess. Even though I kind of wanted to wait, but I just don't want to lose any potential power or whatever. And I'm not sure, is this able to run consistently? Oh yeah, it actually, yeah, we've got steam. Yeah, so that should be running consistently. What is the efficiency affected by? Overloading the shaft causes power waste, reducing efficiency. Startup also lowers efficiency, so keeping the machine running continuously helps avoid these losses. Accumulated power, inertia, efficiency. I mean, it's pretty high up there with the inertia. I guess the inertia's got to get back up there because now it's turning the wheel for the flywheel. Alright, we're looking good. 100% efficiency, that's what I like to see. And I think with this, yeah, I think the load on the diesel generators should be pretty much non-existent. Maybe there's one generator running. No, they're all off. Okay. So now, if the flywheel, if the steam turbines ever shut down, the diesel generators will kick in to take over the power generation. So we do have backup power over here, albeit we only have 3.2 megawatts of backup power, but still better than nothing. All right, nice. So, oh, look at that guy. Look at him go. He's spinning. Thing is going. Okay, our next goal is advanced oil processing, which is almost done researching, which is good. Now, even if I do get advanced oil processing, it doesn't really matter that much because I still need to prepare this coastline for the cargo depot that's going to be importing the oil that I use for the refinery area. So there's still a lot of prep work that needs to be done, but I at least have a plan for what I'm going to do. It's kind of just, you know, sadly, it's kind of just a matter of waiting, you know? Waiting is my least favorite thing. I'm pretty sure it's your least favorite thing, too. Alright, we got advanced diesel researched, so I guess I could just start setting up the infrastructure because the coastline is going to be taken up by the cargo depot. So I could just start building. See, we don't even have the cargo depot unlocked yet, so I can't really plan out the spacing just yet. Yeah, that's okay. You know, slow and steady wins the race, as a wise man once told me. We have desalination coming up. That's good. Distillation stage 1, distillation stage 2. Yeah. And then distillation stage 3, that's for the naphtha. Let me actually look at the... It's a light oil, right? Yeah. So we got stage... yeah, okay, so we have stage 1. That's crude oil and steam, medium and heavy oil, and sour water. Sour water as well. I don't think I have the technology to convert the sour water into sulfur yet, so I think we just need to pump it back into the ocean until we get that tech. So light oil, heavy oil, that's going to do its thing. Wait, you use heavy oil with diamonds? Diamond paste, wow. Alright, and then the light oil, let's see. The light oil is used in distillation 3 to make naphtha and also fuel gas. So since we'll have light oil, what am I going to put that towards? Yeah, that's distillation 2. That makes diesel and it makes light oil. So I could just put the light oil into a, whatchamacallit, a gas boiler. I can boil away the light oil and the heavy oil. And then we'll just have diesel as a byproduct. And then once we get distillation 3, we can actually turn the light oil into something more productive, which is going to be the naphtha and the fuel gas. Excuse me. But yeah, just a little bit limited by our technology in the early game, but at least we have a plan. Okie doke. Well, I think I'm coming up on sort of the end of what I'm going to do this stream, but I think we've made considerable progress. I mean, I think the main thing that we did was we deconstructed some of the starting infrastructure. In fact, I still need to get rid of this here. Need to get rid of that. I basically deconstructed all the starting infrastructure that I made in this area, and I rebuilt it here. So we have, you know, mechanical parts. We have the vehicle parts. We have a way to feed in the iron ore from the ore sorting plant. We have a way to get rid of the dirt. We have, you know, all that stuff. In fact, getting rid of the dirt and covering up this waste to prevent the pollution, I should actually set the... I should set this to be emptied, and then that'll tell our trucks to use this in their dumping activities. Yeah. I don't think rocks cause pollution, because that wouldn't make any sense. So I could dump the rocks too. Let's do that. Let's do the same thing over here. Get rid of the dirt, get rid of the rocks. And the same thing over here. Get rid of the dirt. Get rid of the rocks. Should be good. But yeah, so far so good. And we also got the water facility set up. We're making an adequate amount of diesel. We got the fuel station set up so our excavators don't have to travel all the way down to this fluid storage to resupply. They get resupplied by these pickup trucks that are acting as fuel trucks. We also stabilized our food situation, which I think is relatively okay. So yeah, looking good. Looking good. I might need a few more vehicles though. Let's queue 2 up. Oh, and I have a extra excavator here. Oh, I remember. I wanted the excavator to use that as a way to flatten out this terrain. I wanted to have a crew that would just go around and level out the terrain. Where's the... Here it is. Yeah, because you see this is like all hilly. I want to reclaim this area, make it flat, and then eventually build on it. All things in due time. Then for this, I use the flattening tool. Just select all this stuff, all inside of the square. And I'll leave it at that. Oh, I guess there's like some designations that are outside of the... Here, let me just... I'll just expand the area. Easiest way to deal with that. I think it was like just a little bit too big. I think that should take care of that error message. And yeah, okay, these guys can get to work. And I think they'll most likely try to put the dirt in the closest, because there's going to be dirt and rocks. They'll probably put in the closest storage, which will be right over here, so they should be fine. Yeah, so they're getting to work. Slowly making it all even. Looks good to me. I also need to get rid of these trees, too. I don't know, are the trees growing? Am I going crazy, or are the trees actually growing back? I'm not sure. I don't trust them trees. Apparently I'm still doing good on my wood supply, because I haven't run out of wood to use for all these construction parts that I'm using. In fact, the wood expenditure is only 3 units of wood every 40 seconds. Wow. We actually did. I thought we consumed a lot more wood than we actually do. We're also still good on concrete. We're still okay. We're not going to run out of iron. We have plenty of iron. I think I might as well expand this to yeah, let me fix this up. And then I'll need to rearrange the conveyor belts here. Yeah. Because there's a particular way, excuse me, that I want the conveyor belts to be made. How are we getting low on maintenance? Here, let me set this as a higher priority, because maintenance should take the highest priority. Are we not making enough iron? Let's see, 7.5, 7.5, so we got 24. 7.5 times 3 is that 22.5? So we got 22.5 needed every 60 seconds. These two together are making 24 units of iron. So this should be able to supply these 3 assemblies with the necessary amount of iron that they need. So maybe we're just consuming mechanical parts faster than we make them, I suppose. We're actually running out of maintenance pretty fast. Yeah, that is the issue, I think. I think I know what I want to do. It's going to be a bit close to the edge here. This will be the last thing that I do, and I think I'll probably wrap up after this. But I just want to secure the... I want to secure my supply of... Oh wait, this is backwards. My bad. Or is it backwards? I have a better plan. I could just make her a vertical column. instead of the typical row thing that I do. Yeah, so let's just do something like this. Yeah. Because we have 4 there. I think maybe just adding on another assembly should do the trick. Or at least I hope it does. I hope it fixes the problem. Temporary solution. I'm probably not going to keep it like this. I just want to make sure we have enough mechanical parts to do everything that we need to do. I think the mechanical parts might actually be getting eaten up by this storage unit here. Take that off. So I think that's being prioritized over the maintenance depot. Get a flat conveyor. Ooh. Oh, it's backwards. Okay. For some reason, I always get the direction wrong. Mechanical parts. Then we connect all these up together. There we go. Now we're building. Now we're building. And obviously we'll make this more efficient later on, but for now we just need to make sure we have enough mechanical parts. I will be improving the factory as resources allow. How's the terraforming coming along? Let's see. Okay, they're doing it. They're doing it. Oh, they're actually really doing it. Okay. They are very much doing it. Yeah, then once all this gets filled in, I'll cover up the top layer with dirt, and then we can start building our cargo. Yeah, I think as long as I have this area here, I don't need to do the entire like coastline. But if I have this area right here at the bottom filled in properly, then I can start to build the refinery out from here, from a cargo depot. I'll need to fix up the oil rig too. Okay, I see green where the maintenance is, so I think we fixed the maintenance issue. Yeah, I think all the mechanical parts were just being used up by the research that we're doing. Now this is back. Okay, looking good. We're actually accumulating mechanical parts here. Gonna tell this to distribute those parts to wherever they need to be. And yeah. Alright, I think for now that's good. We've got our first little steam turbine spinning. Everything's good. Some of these fields have water issues, but that's because they're not irrigated yet. I'll irrigate them as needed, but our food supply is still pretty stable, so that's not necessary at the moment. And yeah, okay. So I guess what I can do is I'll probably find someone else who's playing Captain of Industry and just do a raid on them, so we can, you know, just kind of spread the love around. I can take you to someone who's probably further along in the game than I am, or maybe they're in the same spot, or maybe they're just starting, who knows. But yeah, I will lead you to another streamer as I go and retire for the night. So thanks for tuning in. You guys are probably just listening in the background, but I appreciate you guys coming in to watch, be entertained, or listen to the sound of my voice, or all the above, whatever. I don't know why you're here. Anywho, I hope you guys all have a nice weekend. If you're sick, I hope you get better. And yeah, be well, take care of yourself. I don't know. Bis später. See you later. And, yeah. Let me find someone to raid. Oh, yeah. There's someone playing Captain of Industry. There we go. All right. Let me send you guys on your way. All right, raid is starting in just a moment. All right, here it goes. And we are raiding. Bye-bye.